Meaning of True Love, Part 8, Crossroads. The winter chill had settled into the city, bringing with it a sense of quiet reflection. Jack and Emma had been steadily rebuilding the closeness they had almost lost, and things between them seemed stronger. The tension that once lingered in their conversations was gone, replaced by a deeper understanding of each other's needs. But even with this newfound harmony, life had a way of presenting challenges just when things seemed to be falling into place. One cold December afternoon, Jack invited Emma to join him for a weekend trip to his family's cabin. It was a place he hadn't taken anyone before, and for him, it symbolized a deeper step in their relationship, a way to show Emma the parts of his life he didn't often share. Emma agreed eagerly, excited for the time away, hoping the trip would solidify the progress they'd made. They drove up on a Friday evening, the car filled with easy conversation and laughter. But as the miles passed and the city faded into the distance, Emma couldn't shake a subtle feeling of unease. Jack seemed quieter than usual, his eyes fixed on the road with an intensity she wasn't used to seeing.
Hey, you okay? You've been quiet for a while.
Yeah, just thinking. There's a lot on my mind.
Like what?
I've been meaning to talk to you about something, but I didn't want to bring it up until we had some time away from everything. I don't want it to ruin our trip, but it's been weighing on me.
Jack, you know you can talk to me about anything. What's going on?
I got an offer for a job. It's a big opportunity, something I've been working toward for a long time. But it's not here, it's in Seattle. They want me to move out there at the beginning of the year.
Seattle. When were you going to tell me?
I wanted to tell you sooner, but I wasn't sure how. I didn't want to spring it on you without knowing what it meant for us. I've been going back and forth in my head, trying to figure out if this is what I want, and if it is, what it means for us.
So, you've known for how long, and you've just been sitting on it?
About a month. I didn't want to stress you out, especially with everything we've been working through. I wanted to wait until I knew what I wanted to do, but now, I'm not so sure anymore.
Not sure about what, the job or us?
Emma, I don't know if I can take this job if it means losing you. But at the same time, it's everything I've been working for. I've been torn because I don't want to choose between my career and the life we've started building. I need to know what you're thinking, because I don't want to do this without you. Question: Emma, what do you think would be the hardest part about me taking this job in Seattle? A. The distance and trying to maintain a long-distance relationship. B. The uncertainty of when or if we'd be in the same place again. C. Feeling like we're growing apart because we're living separate lives.
Answer: C. Feeling like we're growing apart because we're living separate lives. Honestly, I think the hardest part would be feeling like we're growing apart because we're living separate lives. Option C. It's not just the distance that worries me, it's how things might change if we're not together every day, sharing the little moments. I'm afraid that we'd start to drift without realizing it, and that scares me.
That's what I've been afraid of too. I don't want us to drift apart just because we're in different cities, but I also don't know what the right answer is. I don't want to hold you back, and I don't want to make a decision that'll hurt us in the long run.
They sat in silence, both staring out at the darkened horizon as the weight of the decision pressed down on them. The future, once something they had been excited about, now felt like a crossroads, one that could either bring them closer together or pull them apart.
What do you want, Jack? Do you want to take this job? Question: Jack, if you weren't thinking about me, what would you do? A. I'd take the job and move to Seattle. B. I'd stay here and look for opportunities closer to home. C. I honestly don't know. I'm torn.
Answer: A. I'd take the job and move to Seattle. If I wasn't thinking about us, I'd take the job and move to Seattle. Option A. It's everything I've worked for, and it's an incredible opportunity. But the problem is, I am thinking about you, about us, and that's why this is so hard. I don't want to take a step forward in my career if it means losing what we have.
I get it. It's your dream, and I'd never want to stand in the way of that. But where does that leave us, Jack? Can we make this work with you in Seattle and me here?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it for weeks, and I can't come up with an answer. Part of me believes we could make it work if we tried hard enough. But the other part of me is scared it'll put too much strain on us.
They sat there in the car, the cold outside creeping in as the warmth of their connection seemed to waver. Emma's mind raced, but no matter how much she wanted to believe they could handle the distance, doubts began to surface.
I want to believe we could make it work too, but I don't know. This feels like a huge shift, and we've just gotten back to a good place. What if we're not ready for this?
I don't know, Emma. I just don't know. But what I do know is that I love you, and I don't want to lose you over this.
I love you too, Jack, but this is a big decision, one that could change everything.
What do you think we should do, Emma? Do we try to make this work with the distance, or do we make a different choice? Question: Emma, how do you think we should move forward? A. We try long distance and see where it takes us. B. We take some time apart to figure out what we really want. C. We focus on what's best for each of us and accept that this might mean going separate ways.
Answer A. We try long distance and see where it takes us. I think we should try long distance and see where it takes us. Option A. I don't want to make a decision out of fear, and I don't want to give up on us without at least trying. It's going to be hard, but I believe we owe it to ourselves to see if we can make it work.
You really think we can do it, even with the distance?
I think we've faced bigger challenges, and we've come out stronger. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that I'm not ready to give up on us just because things might be hard.
Jack reached for her hand, his grip warm and steady. The uncertainty still lingered, but for the first time that night, they both felt a sense of hope. Hope that whatever lay ahead, they would face it together. As they sat hand in hand, the cold night surrounding them, Emma and Jack made a silent promise to each other to face the unknown with courage, no matter how difficult the road ahead might be. 5 words and phrases related to the theme of meaning of true love, Part 8, Crossroads.
Opportunity. The difficult choices that come with pursuing one's dreams. Distance. The physical and emotional separation that can challenge a relationship.
Commitment, the decision to stay together despite obstacles. Uncertainty, the unknown future that can either bring hope or fear.
Trust. Believing in each other and in the strength of the relationship, even when the path ahead is unclear.